ever thought, what kind of leader do you want to be? What is your leadership style? I was thinking, what is my style for a very, very long time. And I was really searching for that. What leader, how should I behave? I remember when I met my first amazing, great leader. It was when I became HR manager. It was my first job in a production company in Russia, in St. Petersburg. And I remember my boss. She was amazing. She was a strong, confident woman. She was holding the huge company all by herself. And she was coming to the office as the first person, and she was leaving the office as the last one. She was very demanding. We had even some conflicts in the company because she really demanded a lot from us, and it's like she was telling, do it as I do it. So she was working like a robot, and she was inviting us to do the same. And I remember that I thought, wow, I want to be like her, because she's so strong and she is carrying this huge, managing this huge company all by herself. But did it become my leadership style? No, it didn't. A few years later, when I started my PhD career in Poland, my next amazing leader was my professor. Her leadership style was completely different. She never told me what to do. I came to her several times asking her, how should I do it? How should I behave? And she said, maybe you could try this. Why don't you go to this conference? Why don't you talk to this person? She never told me what to do. She was all the time suggesting, try this, try that. And I thought, why is she doing this? I want to have answers. I want to know what to do. But 5 years later, when I finished my PhD thesis, and I realized that, wow, I want to be like her, because she never told me what to do, but the job was perfectly done. Because she was just suggesting and showing me the way. The third amazing leader which I met, I think that some of you probably know him, from Toastmasters magazine. Who gets Toastmasters magazine? Yeah. So the person who is on the first page, the international president of Toastmasters, who has a column, I met him several months ago when he visited Poland, District 108 in Warsaw, and I was hosting him. So I was having him for 3 days around Warsaw. We were going to different meetings, and I thought, wow, he's a leader of huge international organization. This must be something. But I was completely surprised. I never saw something like that. He was so friendly. He was talking to everyone, and during those 3 days he made so many friends with different people. He was answering their questions. He was there for them. He was like a friend, like best friend. And everyone could approach him. He followed back with emails, with WhatsApp messages. He's a very busy man, but we thought that he's a friend. And I think that his leadership style is that he is putting people first. He is not behaving as a leader. He's behaving as a person who serves. So, of course, when I met Balraj, I thought that, wow, I want to be like him. And will I ever be like him? I don't think so. Who of you have ever met a leader at your work, at the university, at your Toastmasters club, who you saw and you thought, wow, this is a great leader, I want to be like him? Have you met such person? Can you think of such person? Yeah. We all have such people. We think that I want to be like this person in some years, yeah? But unfortunately, we will never become like them. Because every one of us, we all have our own leadership style. We all have our unique leadership style. How we can figure it out? Of course, we can make a test on leadership styles, which I made in the beginning of this project. You can find out whether you are a pace-setting leader and you are telling people, do it as I do it, whether you are a coaching leader and you are just showing the way and try this, try that, or maybe you are a leader who is putting people first, who is friendly and who is being with people, not in front of them. But another thing you can do is start from yourself and think, who am I? What are my values? What do I value in other people, in those leaders I admire? What do I like about them? And what I don't like about some other leaders? Yeah, so try to balance this and find this for yourself. Here in Toastmasters, we learn how to be better leaders. But there is no one straight line that here is a good leader and here is great leader. And we are going this way. No, it's not like this. Everyone is going in different direction. So with every meeting, Toastmasters meeting, with every project at our job, we are taking one step, not to become perfect leader, but to become perfect version of ourselves.